If you too wish to develop your multi-game app and then publish it on Playstore and then monetize it to earn thousands of dollars, then this video is for you. So hello everyone, it's me Harshit from Site Apk, and today in this video I will be going to let you know that how you can develop your own app, monetize it and then publish it on Playstore without writing a single line of code by just using AI and NoCode. So this is the game or app which we will be going to build today in this video. It will look something like this. So you can see here it is displaying test ad. So it has successfully placed ads in our mobile application. If I go, okay. So here we do have one more ad as well, and you can see it's test ad. So this is like a safe ad you can view, and even I can close it. Okay. And let me go back. Let me select this one. Okay. So ads are perfectly placed in our mobile application. So you can see how a mobile app is monetized. But yes, you will not be going to get any earning because this is your application and you are using test ads. I have divided this video into multiple chapters and parts. If required, you can jump over to any chapter or part from the chapters attached in the description. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Okay, so I'm here on my computer screen and now let's have a look at the requirements. So these are all the requirements which we will be going to need for today for this video. So first is Firebase Studio. So we will be needing Firebase Studio so as to develop our main mobile application or our game. So here in our Firebase Studio, we can develop our mobile application or games and can do a lot of stuff without writing single line of code using AI and vibe coding. So first one is Firebase Studio. Then second one is TL Draw. So TL Draw we will be going to need so that we can make a rough design sketch over here, which we will be going to further use in Stitch. So Stitch is one more tool from the side of Google where we can describe our design, and we will be using the reference design which we have designed over here. So here we will be going to design a rough layout for our app, which we will be going to provide as an input over here, and then we can make like a UI UX design, something like this. So you can see we can easily make designs like this, which we will further use during our development process in Firebase Studio, so as to provide reference images or like prototype images. After that, we will be going to use Google Admob, which is like a tool, like the main and most important tool for monetization, and it's from the side of Google, which allows us to earn revenue from our mobile application. So we will be using Google Admob as our main tool so that we can earn some revenue by placing ads in our application. Then for sure we will be going to use Google Gemini. So whatever are the requirements on Google Play Console to publish our application, we will be going to generate it using Gemini. And for other needs during our application development process or maybe for bug resolving, we will be going to use Google Gemini. And then we have Adobe Express or Canva. So you can use any one from them. So both of them are the tools to design files online. So we will be going to use to design logo for our mobile application. We can also use AI again on Google Gemini, or if you need to edit it, we will be going to use Adobe Express or Canva, and also we will be going to use it to generate future graphic for our mobile application, which is required when we are publishing our app on Play Store. So these three tools we will be going to use generate some graphical content for our application when we are publishing it. And then again, we have one more website, which is preview.app. So there is a specific video I've developed on, like created on this topic as well. So this tool allows us to create the illustrations and like mockups like this for our mobile application, which we can use to publish it on Play Store. So like this is kind of screenshots, which we can attach on our Play Store profile of our mobile application. So this part we can do using preview.app. And then for sure, so as to publish our application or like a game on Google Play Console so that user can get access to it and we can monetize it, we will be going to use Google Play Console. So a Google Play Console, we will be going to publish our application or like game. And then the most important tool here is GameSnacks website, or you can use any other website which provides you HTML5 based games, or even you can create your own games using Gemini or maybe using ChatGPT or any other tool. But for now, I'm using GameSnacks website and will be scrapping out the games from here, and then we will be using those games in our mobile application and then publishing those games. So you need to create either any of the HTML5 game if you wish to make your own app like completely from very scratch, or either you can use any of the HTML5 game from here, and I will be going to let you know very easy and like a best procedure so that you can put these game as your own in your mobile application. Okay, so these are all the tools which we will be going to use in today's video. And after that, whenever we are writing a prompt, you will get all of the prompts and required resources on this website of my own. So here you will find the button which you can click, and then you will be directed to this document. And on this document, you will get each and everything, all of the prompts and all of the material. So make sure to get this link from the description. So these are all the requirements. And now let's directly jump over to main development part. So as this process involves multiple steps, which includes development part, monetization part, and then publishing part, if you're facing any issues or need any support from our team or from our side, you can comment down below or reach out to us from the details attached in the description so that we can reach out to you and can help out to you and resolve all of your issues. So here, as you can see, here we have all of our requirements which we will be going to need for this complete video. So first of all, you will be going to decide a name for your application and then a package name. So app name and package name are two different things, and the most and like the main name for app is a package name. So package name is it always remains unique for a specific application. So like when you're publishing your app on Play Store, there can't be another application using the same package name. So how you need to decide a package name? So it is in the format of com.yourcompany.product name. Okay. So you can name it like this. For an example, my YouTube channel name is Siteaki. So com.siteaki. And then the main name of your application. And let's take an example of like if you're developing WhatsApp. So how you can name it? So com.meta or facebook.whatsapp. So this should be completely unique, and it is also a part of your URL on Play Store. So you need to make sure that this is completely unique. Okay. So you need to decide your app name. Okay. So for today's video, we have already decided that we will be going to use mini games, and then we will be going to use a package something like com.siteaki.minigames. Okay. So these two things you need to decide, and then for sure you need to create a logo for your like mobile application, and it should be of 512 by 512 pixel. So for that same purpose, you can either use Adobe Creative Cloud and like on the part of Adobe Creative Cloud, which is Adobe Express or Canvas. So you need to create a app icon and a feature graphic of size 1024 by 500 pixel. This will be going to help us when we are publishing our application on Play Store. After that, for sure, we will be going to create a privacy policy page and then some short and long description for which we will be going to use AI. And then we need to generate some specific file, which is a .jks file, and which is a keystore file, which is like it's just like document for your property. Okay, so if you have that file, which means like this app is yours. Okay, so this is kind of like you need to sign your it's kind of way to signing your app with this document so that you can publish it on Play Store, and Play Store can verify, okay, this app is yours, not of someone else. Okay. And then for sure, we will be going to get some details from Admob so that we can monetize our application. Okay, so let's start and directly jump over to this part. So we will be going to use Firebase Studio as I've already mentioned over here. And let me click on get started, and this will redirect us to the main interface over here. Okay, so here we need to create our main application or like the gaming application. Okay, before that, so that we can create our application, we need to create a design of the files or like how our screens will be going to look like. So for that, what I will go to do, I will be directly jumping to TL Draw. Okay. And here I will create a new design. And in that new design, I need to create the basic structure and design of these screens, something like that, like let's say I'm going to provide a prompt for my home screen or loading screen. Then I need to specify how should my screen look like. So I will just make a mobile screen like this and some logo like this. Like this is where I want my logo to be placed. And then let's say my app name should be displayed here. So kind of a visualization or like just like Figma file or like how your interface will be going to look like. Those like you need to design a sketch for that. Okay, app name, and let's say I wish to show a progress bar as well. Okay, so this will provide an idea when we are providing prompt an exact idea that how my loading screen should look like. Okay. So this is how you can design a screen idea. So for this application, we will be going to need a loading screen, first one. And then the second one, our main dashboard screen, where we will be going to showcase our applications or sorry, all of the games. And third one is the web view screen, where web-based games we will be going to load. And another one is menu screen, where you will be showcasing privacy policy and all other details about your application. If you wish, you can add more screens and design them. But for now, you can see I have designed all of those screens over here. So let me just zoom in. Okay. So you can see these are all the screens which I have designed. So this one is for loading screen. I have designed the whole interface. So this is how our loading screen will be going to look like. This will be replaced by the name of your application, tagline of your application, and logo will be placed over here. And this is just to depict, this is how our main screen will look like, loading screen, the splash screen you can also call it as. And then the main screen on the dashboard screen will be going to look like this, where we will be going to have 2 games in a single row. And this is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. But in prompt, we will be going to do it for 10 games. You can change it for sure as according to your requirements. And this is how I want my game screen or like main web view screen should look like. So here in this part, we will be loading our game. Here we will have a home screen and then refresh button. And this is the loading bar, which showcases whether the game is loaded yet or not. And then for this screen, which is the menu screen, we have again our app logo over here. And then app name, tagline, and then privacy policy and terms and conditions buttons over here, which will redirect you to these specific pages. Okay. So these things I have already designed in TL Draw. You can design it, but I will be going to provide link to this specific design so that you can directly copy and edit it as according to your requirements. So link will be there in the description. After that, you need to visit to another tool, which is Stitch. So here is Stitch. So what we will be going to do, whatever designs we have created, we will be going to convert all of those designs into a real look-like graphic for applications. So here in a Stitch, you just need to click on that plus icon, like upload images. So what you can do, you can take screenshots or download these designs separately. So what you just need to do, you need to take separate screenshots of all of these screens. And once you are there in Stitch, here you need to use these prompts. So you can use this default prompt, but what prompts I have used, it's these one. So even it does include the application name which I have used. So for loading screen, you just need to copy this prompt like this for loading screen. Go over here, there in here in Stitch, copy this prompt, click on that plus icon, upload images, and then over here you need to select that specific loading screen thing. So I think this is the screenshot. So this way I have attached the loading screen screenshot or this design, design which I have designed over there in TL Draw sketch, and then attach this prompt, select, make sure you selected application. Here you can change or select the model. For now, I will be going to use Gemini 3 Pro, which is you will be getting for free from the side of Google as of now. So even if you have not received Gemini 3 Pro, you can comment down below and I will let you know how you can get Gemini 3 Pro for completely free. And then after providing prompt and attaching this screenshot, you just need to share it with Stitch. Okay. So this part even I have already done for you, so there is no need to do. So here you can see I have exactly done the same thing. You can see here I have attached this loading screen screenshot and then the same prompt, and it provided me with these 2 results. So this is the screenshot which I have attached, and you can see these 2 images it provided me. Similarly, for another screen here, you can see for the main dashboard or home screen, I have provided this image and the second prompt again, which is there in the document. So this one, let's say this one, this prompt I have used exactly same prompt. You can change it as according to your requirements if required. Similarly for other 2 screens. And after doing the same process, I got this first screen, second screen, third screen, fourth screen. So these are the images which I have received. Now, after getting these screens, so here you can see it provided me 2 results. Sometimes it provided me 1 single result. You can specify it over here. Now, after getting the images, you need to select the image which you wish to proceed with further. Click on more and go to download. You need to download all of the images, all of the designs which you have received. Even if you are not that much satisfied with a specific design, let's say I don't wish to get this icon over here. So what you can do, you can just click on that image, click on edit, annotate preview. After that, you can select any specific part. Let's say this one. And then here in the test box, you can type whatever you wish to change and click on apply. And it will change that specific thing as according to your requirements. But for now, everything looks fine to me. I will just discard it. So I have downloaded all of these images. Okay, so here I have downloaded the separate zip files. So you can see these are the zip files. These are the all of these files. And when I extract all those zip files, let's say this one. So in this one, the files which you download from Stitch, you will be going to get an HTML code which will be live simulation and like a kind of working. So you can see you can interact with, but nothing will happen over there. So this is what we can even get from Stitch and the specific screenshot which you have downloaded. So this is the screenshot which you have downloaded. So you need to download for each and every file separately, and it will provide you a HTML file for every of the like a design file and a screenshot like this. Okay. After that, what you need to go? You need to go to either like your Adobe like Express or maybe Canva. Okay, so you can go with any of the tool, either Adobe Express or maybe Canva. For now, I will be going to use Adobe Express. Okay, here you need to click on upload icon and now directly jump over and select that specific file which you have downloaded. So this is the file which we have downloaded from Stitch, and now I have opened this in Adobe Express. You can do the same process in Canva as well. Now I will similarly add all of the files over here, and let me just upload one more file just to show you, and similarly upload the another design. Okay, so once you have all of the designs over here, you can make edits if any edit is required. Otherwise you can directly use them, but for now I don't wish to get this feature, so I will just click on remove object over here, select this part and click on remove object. Similarly, if you notice any specific thing like which you don't wish to be in your image, you can edit from here, or even you can directly edit it in like Stitch. But if there is some alignment and cropping issue, then I will suggest to only use Canva or maybe Adobe Crop. So similarly, I've done the same process over here, and you can see I have attached all of the 4 images by uploading them in Adobe Express. So I have uploaded all of the 4 images, and what is the specific purpose for which I have uploaded them is I have attached my application logo over here. Okay, so now coming to the part how I decided my app logo. So what I have done is just go to add content and element and search for here. Let's say I have searched for game logo. Okay, after that it will provide you some examples over here. So you can select any of the game logo over here, or you can design your own game logo. So let's say if you wish to design your own, so let me just go to page, same size. Okay, so now I have an empty page, and here you can go to designs, templates, and game logo. I will search over here, and you will get multiple designs over here. You can edit all those designs, or either can select an image. So for now, I've just selected an image provided. Coming back to prompt area. So here, our first requirement of app name, which is mini games, I will be going to use package name com.siteakey.minigames. I've already decided this is done. Second is app icon. I have already designed. For feature graphic, we will be coming to this part because these are the main requirements which we need to complete before app, not feature graphic. That's why we have not completed this part yet. Okay, so app icon is also done. Okay, so now we have all of our designs. Now the thing is, now coming to the main development part here, I have already designed a basic structure of this game. So if you wish to design this game completely from scratch, you don't need to do, and even if you wish to, then you can use the prompts provided over here. So this is the exact prompt which I have. So this is the whole set of, or like complete prompt till here, which I have provided in my Gemini, and based on that prompt, it provided me with this game. Okay, so here you can see it does have all of the 10 games. I will be showcasing you how I designed this, but it does have all of the 10 games. It does have menu screen as well. I will be guiding you that how you would reach to that screen. It does have a menu screen as well. It does have a dashboard. It does have a loading screen, my game name over here as well. So this is exactly as according to our prompt. Now, if you wish to start from very scratch, like from very starting, you can use the important prompts main, like from the second prompt you can use, because this part is for generating designs, which we have already used in Stitch. Now here, you just need to copy this whole prompt up to here, replace game image link, replace game name, replace game direct link over here, and just by replacing you will get prompt like this, but it includes the game I have selected, and provide it directly to your Firebase Studio. Okay, now how you need to proceed with that I will be going to let you know. So what you need to do, if you are designing this game completely from scratch, till now you have just designed the designs over here and downloaded the designs, all of the designs. You have downloaded all of the designs from here in Adobe Express. After downloading them, what you need to do, go to Firebase Studio. You will be on this screen, and this is now where we are starting the main development part. Go to new workspace, go to mobile, select Flutter. Okay, so once you've selected Flutter, you need to provide a package like workspace name, like with what name you wish to create this project. So this is not an app name, but you can keep it similar. So let's say mini games app project, I can name it something like this, and then I can click on directly create. Okay, so it will take some time after that and will load the same project, and after that you will be on some screen like this. Okay, so you will be on some screen like this, like in starting you will be getting around no files. You will get this area of Gemini over here, or you can click on over here. After that, what you need to do, just click on here and provide these prompts. Okay, so I provided the create like whatever prompt I have selected before, I have provided the same prompt here, you can see, and attach the images, and based upon the prompt it will create the game for you. You might face some issues and you need to provide further prompts, and it will provide you like basic structure of the game, which will look exactly something like what we have designed. So the game, which is already designed, does have a name over here, a loading screen with a logo. It also does have a scrollable view with all of the games I have selected, and a menu screen, and then the web view screen, and it's completely working. If you select a specific X game, that's a Galaxy Quest, then it will automatically redirect to this screen, which will only open Galaxy Quest because it is clicked on previous screen. Okay, so this part is functional. So that's why you do not need to design it from very scratch. Okay, so what you need to do, I've already published it on GitHub. What you need to do, the link which I will be sharing with you in description, you will be getting a GitHub link. You just need to go to this specific link. After visiting that link, you need to click over here and downloads. By this, you can directly download this project till here. Okay, so I've already downloaded it. Now, after downloading, what you need to do? So this is the main process, like the skipped part. After the skipped part, it will start from here. So once you are on this screen, click on import repo, click on upload project. Okay, here like I will select that downloaded zip file. So this is the zip file which I downloaded from GitHub, and you need to click on open. Okay. After that, it will show you the uploaded file. You need to select mobile SDK support, Flutter and Android emulator, and here you need to name your workspace. So I will name it as, and will click on import. Okay, so after that, it will start setting up my workspace and will load all of the code files which are already there in the workspace, or like the code which I have downloaded from GitHub. Okay. Okay, so you can see the project which we have downloaded from GitHub is already loaded over here, and now we can use that preloaded project, and here's the Gemini prompt, and we can continue further. Okay, so now I will be going to let you know that what are the changes you need to do. So now we are over here. So this part you can skip. If you wish to use the Google Workspace or cloud resources, you can click on allow and select it. But for now, I'm going to click on cancel. Click on OK. Okay. So this is our screen, and you can see the whole code is loaded over here. Okay. Now what you need to do, if you are starting from GitHub, you need to change the app name as according to your requirement, which I will be going to not do for now, but I will show you how to do that. Okay. Second, you need to change the app name and tagline and package name. So you need to do change the app name to, and then inside these double quotes, you need to type your main app name, package name to, and tagline to for this mobile application. Okay, this you need to do. Here in this part, you need to provide the name you wish to provide it. And here you need to provide, let's say, com dot and XYZ is your company, and the name of your app is Mini Games Pro. Okay, so this is how you need to provide it over here, and tagline if you have selected any tagline. And once you provide this prompt, it will take some time and make changes to the code, and Then it will change the name of the application, mini games which you are seeing at the top and at all other places. And if it's not done by one prompt, you can also even ask it to change it at that specific place as well. Okay. So now our application is ready. You just need to change the name and all other stuff. Now, if you wish to change the game links, what you need to do? So you need to create a file, but how and from where we will be going to add games to our mobile application. So coming to the game part, that how we will add games to our mobile application, what you need to do? You need to create it from very scratch using any of the AI tool, or you can visit this website Game Snacks. Here you need to select 10 games because for this application we will be creating a 10 or multiple game mini games website, okay, application. So you can select whatever number of games you want. So let's say I'm selecting this one. So first thing you need to note is the name of the game. Second is the image of the game. Third is the direct link for that game. And how you will be going to do that? First is go to the image of the game you are selecting and click on copy image address, okay, or you can do open image in new tab. So this is the direct link to the image of that specific game. Remove the part after .png and click on enter. So this is the main image of that game. You need to copy this, okay. So I've copied this. Close this again, come back to Game Snacks or that specific website again. Copy the name, which is Gianters. I have copied the name, copied the image link, and then click on that game, open that game. The game will open something like this. Wait for the ad to get closed. Okay, let me close this. So this is the main game which I will be going to add in my mobile application. Now go to click on do right click, go to inspect. After visiting inspect, select over here, click on that game window. After that, you will see something like this: iframe, allow, and hashtag document. So just above the document, you will see something like this, like a title, which is the game name, and then source. So this is the main link of the game. Double click it, and this will highlight the whole link. Do not edit it, just directly copy. Your game will look something like this. And if you open that link in a new tab, you can see I am able to load that link without or load that game without any games or directly. Okay, so now I can directly load that game, and even you don't need that much of URL. Find any question mark in starting of the game. So you can see here I do have a question mark. You can remove all the part after that question mark. Okay, even the question mark. And now if you load, you will have this short link which will directly redirect to you that specific game. And even if you go to inspect again and go to console sources, you can download the whole game from here as well. Okay, so for now what you just need to do, you can see when I can play that game. So this is how you just need to copy that link. So you can copy that link and you need to create a file, or in prompts if you go, let me close this game because I have copied all of the required details. You need to make this structure: game name over here, first game name over here, image link over here, direct image link, and then direct game link. So you can see I have created a file like this: game name, giant trust, game link, direct link for the game, game image link. And I have done it for multiple 10 games, multiple 10 games. Okay, you can select any 10 games, but make sure all of the link you copy for those specific games are mobile friendly, because some games on this website are for desktop view. So I've copied the links, names, and their images link and direct game links for 10 games, and you need to copy this whole prompt. Okay, and after that you can come back over here and you can if you have not done into this format, you can make it into this format. And this is the part if I have already done in very first prompt, but now you need to replace these games with the games which you have selected. So I will say I will add a prompt like this: replace all of the games on dashboard, their title, their images, and direct links with the respective data attached below. And then I will paste those whole like that big prompt which contains all of the new game titles, game links, and their images. And once I share this prompt, this will replace all of the games with their respective titles, with their respective images, and even clicking on by when you are clicking, it will redirect to that same game link on in another view. Okay, so this is how you can play. Let's say let me click on Giant Rush. Okay, so like as I mentioned, like this might work some slow, this might work not that much perfectly. So what I suggest is download that game into your mobile device and then you can use it. Okay, so this is the prompt you need to share to change the games if you wish to change the game. Okay, so now let's say you have provided it and your game is like completely ready, but how to test this? Okay, I can click on exit game and it will again redirect me to the home screen. Now if you wish to test it, what do you need to do? You just need to provide a prompt, generate a APK bit. Let me provide this. I have named it as according to my requirements. I have provided all of the games. It added the games and now I'm testing it. So I have clicked on generate build and now it will create a build for that specific game application and then I can use it. So let's wait for the command to getting executed. And here in this Flutter APK folder, which is inside this build, inside build you will find app. Inside app you will find outputs, Flutter APK, and here you will get app release APK once it is done. So let's wait for it to create that APK. Okay, so this might take some time if you are running it for very first time because it will download all of the required packages. And you can see it's done. Now here we have app release APK. What you can do, you just select this, do right click and click on zip and download. Okay, this will zip that specific APK and then we'll start redirect to another like tab and we'll start downloading. And then you can share it in a mobile device. If it's not working, you can click on reload and sometime it will start downloading. You can see my downloading has started and it's downloaded. Now you can share it in a mobile device and can open it. Okay, so here you can see this is the mini games app which I've downloaded. It does have a name because we have not provided any logo. It does have any logo and a loading screen, and you can see it's loading all of those games. So here we do have menu screen, but we don't have any terms and condition privacy policy because we have not provided yet. Go to dashboard. Let me click on that link. You can see it's loading that game and I can even play that game perfectly. Okay, and if I refresh, it loads the game again from starting. If I click on home, it asks me to go back. Okay, and let's say Archery World Tour. And then let me try to play that game. Okay, so you can see even I can play all those games and it's working perfectly fine. Okay, so coming back to the screen. Okay, so as you have seen, my game is perfectly working, but we need to update the logo. So we will provide the logo, which we can download from over here, like the logo which we have created. You can create it using Adobe Express or using Canva. Second is we will generate policy pages and we'll provide the link to privacy policy and terms and condition, which we will even use for later phase as well. So let's update these details. So for that, privacy policy generator, go over here and you will see a link like this, app privacy policy generator.firebase.app. So what do you need to do? You need to provide your app name over here. So I will provide the app name over here. Let's say mini games. Contact information, I will provide my email ID. Date is of today. Any information, if you are collecting any extra information, you can provide here, but we are not collecting. And our app is ad supported because we are also monetizing it. So select ad supported. Android we are using, so we will continue. Individual developer name you can provide. So I have provided my developer name. And what third-party services you will be going to use. So we are using Admob only. Okay. So I've selected Admob, and if you are using any other thing, you can even provide that. But for now, we are only using Admob. And click on next. Okay. So here you have received your privacy policy. If you click over here, you can download the whole privacy policy from here. And if you click on terms and condition, you can download the whole terms and conditions from here. So we will be going to copy this. So let me click on markdown and click on copy. So I copied the privacy policy, and coming back to over here, I will first upload the logo and will ask it to like change the logo. So click on that attach icon, go to image, and here wherever you have downloaded all of the files. So this is my logo. I will attach the logo. Update this as app logo. Okay. So make sure your logo is in the size of 512 by 512 pixel, because we will be going to use the same dimensions when you are publishing it on Play Store. So let's wait for it to update the logo, and after that we will be going to provide another prompt which is updating the privacy policy. So I will add I have provided prompt, and then in triple quotes, and then at bottom I will paste this, and then again triple quotes. Okay, and I will share it. So let's wait. This is asking us to run this command so that it can update the logo. I have approved this command, and let's wait first for it to update the logo. Only then we will send this command. Okay, so it's asking us to save the image, and we'll proceed with generated launcher icons. Okay, so we need to go to assets, image, and .logo png. So let me close this folder one. So we need to go to assets, logo png. Okay, so we need to update this. Okay, so the logo which we have uploaded here is not we can directly upload. So what you need to do, here you need to, inside this folder, you need to upload that file. So I will do right click and then click on upload my logo directly over here. Let's wait for it to get uploaded here, and then we'll rename it as logo png. So I will go to rename, copy this name, and we'll delete this one. Delete. Okay, and then go over here and rename it, and then rename it as logo.png. Okay, so now it's done. It has already changed the code for logo.png. We have just replaced the image. Now we can share it another prompt to update the privacy policy. Similarly, I will copy it again till here, paste it here, update the privacy policy. Instead of this, I will terms and conditions on menu screen. And again, I will go back over here, and this time I will close this and copy the terms and conditions. Go to markdown, select here and copy it whole. Coming back here, I will paste it inside these triple quotes. And once this part is done, okay, of course, I will update the privacy policy. Okay, so you can see it says updated the privacy policy. Now I will share this one so that it can update the terms and conditions as well. Okay, one more thing. Once you are done with that, you need to download the HTML file for both terms and conditions and privacy policy and host it on your URL or maybe in some Google document. So what you can do, you can just go to docs.google.com, create a new document, because this we will be going to need further when we are publishing our app on Play Store. Okay, go to privacy policy and copy this whole. So I'm copying privacy policy for now. This part you can leave. Name it as privacy policy. Okay, it's already fetched that name. And make sure to make it, let's say, bold and in center. And let me make it as heading, title. Okay, like this. And make it anyone with the link. And done. And you can even copy the link, but we will do it later. Similarly, you need to create one more document. Okay, this should automatically for terms and conditions. And again, we will make it anyone with the link. Because if you don't have any website, so you can use Google Docs like this as well. But if you have website, you can host it in your own website as well. Okay, so we now do have both of the privacy policy and terms and conditions page. Now coming back over here. Okay, so it has, I think, updated both privacy policy and terms and condition in our application. Okay, So we will be going to test it now. So what we have done, we have updated our application. We have already used the basic version. So our application is ready with all of the games, with all of the required screens. We have updated the logo. We have added the privacy policy and terms and conditions as well. Okay. Now we will be going to do is like, again, we will generate an app. So create APK build, I will say, and click enter. Okay, so I will generate another updated APK and will download it and test it whether it is as according to our requirements or not. Okay, so we have our app over here. I will click on it and download it, and then we'll try to update onto the latest application. Okay, I will click on open file, click on update. Okay, you can scan it, but for now I'm skipping it because it's for sure developed by me, so I can trust it, and click on open. Okay, so it's opening. You can see we have our app logo over here. And if I click on terms and condition, you can see terms and conditions are also updated. So for sure, privacy policy is also updated. So you can see we have updated both terms and condition and privacy policy. And on dashboard, games will remain same because we have not updated them, but logo is updated over here. And it's not updated over here. For sure, it should be updated over there as well, but we'll look into that. Okay, so yes, it's updated inside over here, but not on the home screen. So we will check that. Okay, so now coming back on our home screen back. Okay, so I have prompted it to update the app's main logo, which is displayed outside, and because it is displaying a default Flutter logo, and even ask it to update the logo on the loading screen. We'll be sharing that prompt, and even mention that you should update those logos with logo.png file. So let's wait for it to update our code. Okay, so now it is asking us to run a command. We will execute it. Okay, so it says it has okay, loading screen that displayed the logo for 3 seconds and set the web icon. Okay, now create another build just to confirm whether the new is generated or not, and click on run terminal command. Okay, now I will wait for the new APK to be generated, and then I will test it. Okay, it says it has generated the APK. You can find again it over here. I will download it, zip and download, and then we'll again share it to my mobile device, and then we'll test it. So let it, it's getting zipped. Once it is zipped, we will download it. Okay, so it's downloaded. Okay, so you can see the logo is updated over here as well. You can see it's saying the updated logo. Click on update, and I will be skipping this scanning part again. Open. So you can see it's showing this loading screen and directly this screen. Okay, so it has updated the screen, which is not a good thing, but maybe because I've not prompted it to update on loading screen, so that's why it has created a new loading screen. But you can change your prompt accordingly, but for now I will be going to leave it as it is, and then for sure these details are already updated. Okay, so with this we are done with final building and development part of our game application. Now we will try to monetize it, and once we have received the required credentials, we will update the same into our application or game. So let's get back to our computer screen to complete the leftover part. So this is Google Admob, which we will be going to use for now so that we can monetize our application. So using Google Admob, we will be going to place ads in our mobile application. So for that, again, we do have all of the prompts available here in this document. So here you will see for the monetization part, this is the prompt which we will be going to use. Okay, so for the monetization part, let's jump over to Admob. If you are going for the very first time, you need to sign up on Admob, but for now, I'm just clicking on signing in. And once you have created your account on Google Admob, you need to fill a few details. If you are creating it for the very first time, you need to verify your account, and you need to wait for around 24 to 48 hours for your account to be getting verified. But I'm using it regularly. For the very first time, you might need to go to the verification section and has to done some verification. So you can see my identity verification and address verification is already done. So for the very first time, you might need to provide your details, your PAN card, but make sure do not use multiple Admob accounts or AdSense account at the same time if you are verifying and like using Admob. So make sure you do have a separate Gmail account which does have only one Admob account or like connected with only one Admob account. Only then you can use. Okay. So once your account is verified, you can use it. And if I go to settings, you can see my account is verified. Okay. So it will display verify at the top over here if you have verified recently. After that, what you need to do, you need to go to apps, add a app, and make sure once you've created an app, you can't delete it. You need to select the platform Android. So for now, I'm selecting Android. Is the app listed on a supported app store? So if you have not listed your app on Play Store, so for now, I will be going to select no because it's not listed yet and then continue. Okay. Now I need to provide application name. So I will name it as mini games. Whatever name you are providing for your app and click on add app. After this, your app will be added to Admob successfully. Okay. Now click on done. Okay, so you can see your app is available over here. Now you need to create ad units, and even if you go to app settings, you will find all other details like app ID. You need to copy app ID. Okay, and you need to replace this in this prompt. Okay, so you need to replace your app ID over here. So let me copy this prompt first. I've copied this whole prompt and paste it over here. So I need to replace my app ID first. Let's go back here. Let me paste the app ID here. Okay. Now you need to create 2 ad units. Okay. So these all other details are not, because you can see your app is not published on Play Store. It's showing not verified. So Play Store publishing is required. Later, once you published it, you can click on add and search it on Play Store or provide a URL and then can add it. And after that, verification will be done and only then your ads will show. Okay. And then now you need to go to ad units. Click on get started and you need to create banner and interstitial ad units for now. You can even select other options, but for now we will be going to use banner and interstitial. You can name them as it is. It's only for our use case, banner. And I'm using this ad unit for real-time bidding. And okay, so you can just skip that part if you need to change any other setting relating to like how you are providing and like a video or text about you. But for now, I'm using default. Click on create ad unit and this will provide you ad unit ID over here. Okay, so this is the app ID, but you need to copy the banner ad unit ID, but we will be not copying this for now. I will let you know the reason later. Similarly, I will create one more ad unit, which is interstitial. So I will copy it from here and select, name it as it is again and create ad unit. Okay. And click on done. Okay. So now we do have both of the ad units ID. Okay, so now we have received all of the required credentials from Google Admob. Now we will update the same on our application and then we'll generate a final build which we can use to publish it on Play Store. So let me replace my banner ID over here. I'm using real IDs, but I will let you know a safe way. And now I've copied the interstitial and replacing it over here. Okay. So you can see I've replaced my app ID, ad unit ID for banner and as well interstitial, and show banner interstitial ads in the app at the best places so as to get, okay, I've explained it. Okay. So this is the prompt which you need to provide, but you need to set up one more thing. So for that, what you need to do, go to settings. This is to make sure you don't see your real ads in your device, or maybe by mistake, do not click on your ads. So go to settings in your Admob account once it's successfully active. Go to test device and here you need to set up your test device. So I have added the mobile phones which I will be going to use, so that in these mobile phones, it will only show test ads. So you need to click on add test device. After that, just provide name of your device. So let's say you have an S25, just provide the name. Select which type of mobile, Android or iOS, provide it. And you need to provide advertising ID. No need to change this option, just provide your advertising ID over here. How you will find it? Click on how. And here for that, you need to go to your mobile settings in which you will be going to use your application. So you just need to go to settings. And here search for Google, to Google. Okay. And inside, okay, so inside Google, I've selected all services and go to ads, or you can directly search for ads. And here you will find your advertising ID over here at the back. The device advertising ID is, you need to copy this whole ID. So like I can do like this. And then I can just, I can just select my ID and then copy it and then paste it over here. So this is how you can copy your ad ID. Okay, so I have copied my ad ID like this. You can copy it and then update it over here. So I have already added the test ID for the devices which I will be going to use to test it, so that it only shows tested in those devices. Okay. Now again, go back over here. Okay. So I've added the prompt, updated the IDs, and will share it. After that, if your account is verified and you have set it up real test IDs, it will add the ads integration into mobile phone or like the mobile application at best places. So it is asking me to set up Admob. I will execute this command, and by this, it will set up real Admob banner and interstitial ads into your mobile phone, so that when anyone opens it after it is published on Play Store, it will show real ads for which you will be going to get rewarded. Okay, so it says it has integrated all of the Admob and ads IDs. So again, I will delete all of the previous applications. I will ask it to generate updated app. Okay. Okay, so you can see it has succeeded and it has generated our APK, and we will again zip and download it. Okay, it's installed. Let me open it. Okay, so our app is ready, and okay, so you can see here it is displaying test ad. So it has successfully placed ads in our mobile application. If I go, okay, so here we do have one more ad as well, and you can see it's test ad. So this is like a safe ad you can view, and even I can close it. Okay, and let me go back. Let me select this one. Okay, so ads are perfectly placed in our mobile application. So you can see how our mobile app is monetized, but yes, you will not be going to get any earning because this is your application and you are using test ads. Okay, so this part is done. Okay, so now we have our final application or game ready. Now, so as to publish it on Play Store, we will collect all of the required material so that we can publish it easily on our Google Play Store. Now it's time for the publishing part. So before moving directly to the publishing part, we first need a Play Store account, and second is all of the pre-requirement, which is the app name, app description, long description, and short description, and all of the images and featured graphics, etc. So let's jump to our document back and let's see what are all the documents which we will be going to need. Okay. So first thing, we should have our fixed name. So as we have already created our app, so it's the name should be already fixed, and then package name is like unique name as I mentioned. So we should have these two details, and then a specific app icon of size 500 or 512 pixel. This already we have. We don't have feature graphics, so we need to generate a feature graphic. So it's kind of a banner which we need to use on Play Store. And then privacy policies. So we have already published privacy policy on an Google document and make it public, and similarly terms and condition, and we have done it using a privacy policy generator website. You can do it for free as well. Link will be there in the description. So I have made both of these documents public. After that, another thing is short description and full description. So we need to generate a short description and full description for our application. So for that purpose, we will be going to use Google Gemini. So what I will do, the main big prompt which you have provided in very starting, you need to copy that prompt. Okay. I will copy this and go to Gemini, and you need to add something like this. And then inside triple quotes, attach the whole description which you have copied. Provide me a short description. Okay, so I have provided this, all of the details, and share it with Google Gemini, and now it will provide me with the long, short, and all of the required details as according to the description, so as to publish it on Google Play Store. Okay, so here now we are on Google Play Console. Okay, so now we are starting the publishing part. So we will generate all of the required documents for this, but how to set up it? So you need to visit developers.android.com, or you can directly search Google Play Console. So you need to sign up over here if you're not using Google Play Console previously. So you need to create an account, and there is a fees of $25. So there is a one-time fees of $25, and once you have provided that fees, they will verify your account, for which you can use a PAN card, because so as to publish app on Google Play Console, you need to pay $25 to them. And once you have your account ready and it's verified, you can log into your account and publish as many as apps you wish. But there is a one-time fee of $25, and which is required so as to publish your application on Google Play Console. Okay. So here you can see I'm on Google Play Console. Here you need to visit home section. And if you need any support in developing your app or publishing your app, you can contact me or my team using the details attached in the description or going through this video. Okay, so now I'm here in my home section, and here you need to add a new application. So here you need to click on create app. I need to add the name. So I will add mini games. Select English and whatever language you wish to select. Select app or game. So I will be selecting it as a game. Okay, so you can change this later in settings, but you can't change whether your app is free or paid. So for now, our app is free, but okay, you will get automatic protection. Okay, this is done. Then you need to select both of these two options. But yes, our app is free, but we are using ads. So click on create app, and this will create a new application in your Google Play console. But this doesn't mean that our app is published. So now, if you go back to all apps, you will see a new app over here, which is mini games, and you can continue whenever you wish from here. So click on view app, and then here you will see all of the options to set up your app. So you need to click on set up your app and click over here. And these are all the options which we need to complete. So first we will click on set privacy policy, and here you need to provide the URL. So I will just go to this document and make sure it is like visible to everyone. So click on share and copy the public link and come back again to your Google Play console account. So here it is, and paste the link over here and click on save. Okay, now again go back. So first step is done. Now app access. Click over here. So all functionality in my app is available without accessing restrictions. So there is no login or some extra condition to use your app. You can select this one. Otherwise select my app is restricted if there is some login functionality. Now continue. Again go back after saving it. Ads. Yes, my app contain ads. Click on this one and go save, because we are publishing our app with Admob Ads monetization. And again go back. Content rating. So now you need to select a questionnaire. Okay. So if your app, like you need to provide your email ID over here. So I'm providing my email ID. So see contact at the siteak.com. Just a minute. Okay. And as it is a game, I will select game. I agree. And next. Okay, so here you need to provide all of the whether your game includes violence, blood, or gory images. Okay, so you need to complete this questionnaire. So I will suggest do not include any games which does have violence, or a lot of violence or blood. So for now I'm selecting no, because it makes a little difficult and you need to go through a lot of process. So it is relating to, because my games are like a normal car racing game and like fun purpose 2D game. So I will select it like these. Language. So offensive language use, like whether any offensive language you use inside your application, I will select no. Control substance, no. Crude humor, no. Okay, so any digital purchase or cash reward, no. Okay, does this game natively allow user to interact or exchange content? No. We don't share users content online or like their physical location. Okay, any German or Nazi or swastik symbol use? No. Any content? No. Terrorism? No. Okay. Okay. So it's done. Okay. So we have completed this. I think any step is missing. Oh, sorry. We need to save it and then next. Okay. So this is like our app is for everyone. So anyone can use, because it's like that much friendly, and it's done. Now you can go back. This is a questionnaire which decides the rating, like who can use your app. Okay. So target age group. Okay. So let me select these options and start the questionnaire. Next. Yes. Ads in your app are like suitable for children, because it is like showcased by Google. So for sure I'm going to okay, so this part you can do not include my app in expert approved program. You can skip this for now. Okay, and save it. And you can go back. Now data safety, we need to complete this form as well. Go to next. Okay, does your app collect or share data? Of course, we are not collecting any data, so for sure we are not sharing it with anyone else. You are required to follow. Yes, we are following the policies. And next. Okay, it's done. You can save it and again go back to dashboard. Okay, and government apps. No, our app is not a government app. You can select no and go back. Financial features. So banking loans, if there is any feature in your app. My app doesn't provide any financial feature. You can select and go next. Okay, save. And now you can again go back to dashboard and health. Okay, so any health and fitness feature provided? No. And again, you can go back to dashboard. Oh, sorry, it's not saved yet. Save and go back to dashboard. Okay, it's done. So these are the options which we have completed. Now select over here. So here we need to provide category for our application. Okay, so it's game category. You can select category. So click on edit game, and what's the category of our game. So here you can select what's your the category of your game. So what type of game you have included. So action, adventure, arcade, board, casino, casual. So I will be selecting casual for now. Okay, and save. Close this. And you can select tags, what type of games you have. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I have selected. And here you need to provide all of the details. So here you need to provide the website. It is not required, but if you have, you can provide it. Email address is required, and save it. Close this. Go back to your dashboard. So this is done. Set up your store listing. This is the main and most important final last part. Okay, so you need to provide the name here. We already have name. We need a short description for our app. We need a full description for our gaming app. App icon, so you can click on add assets, and we need to upload that icon of 512 by 512. So this is the icon. I can directly upload and select it, and make sure it is of maximum 1 MB, and click on add. You can see our logo is added over here. So first we need to provide short description and full description, and for that you can go to Gemini and provide prompt, and here are all our details. It provided me with 2 options. I will be selecting this one for now. Okay. So short description is this one. I will be going to directly copy it and paste it. It is as according to our app. You need to add a short description, and then a long description is over here. So I will be going to copy this one for now and paste it. Make sure to go through and check it, but for now I'm just copying and pasting it. Okay, it says it's not pasted yet properly. I will type something and then paste it. Okay, it's within limit. And let me copy this one. Let me type something and then paste it. Okay, now it's done. You can see you can make any edits if required. So this part is done. Now feature graphics. So again, coming back to our Adobe Express, I have created a feature graphic, something like this. So feature graphic is of something like this dimension, and even I mentioned in the document as well. So here, if you go to the document, you will see 1024 by 500 pixel of dimension we need, and even it's mentioned on Playstore that we need a feature graphic of 1024 by 500 pixel. So you need to create a feature graphic. I have already created a feature graphic something like this for same application. You just need to download it and upload it over here. And even if you need more designs, so there is one more design for another health and fitness application I have created. So this is the design. So there is a template I will be attaching in the description. You can directly go over there and can edit these designs directly from there. So I'm uploading this design. Click on add asset, click on upload. Here is the design, I will upload it. So this is like a kind of featured graphic which will be displayed at very top. Once it is uploaded, I will click on add, and you can see it's displayed over here. And if you do have any video for your app, you can provide it over here. Otherwise, you can skip that part. Okay. After that, we need to create screenshots. So what you can do, just visit your application, take some screenshots at different screens, and then you can edit them again here in Adobe Express. So I have created some screenshots like this. This is the design I will be going to share. So you can skip or like you can replace the part inside this screen. And similarly on this screen, and can design some screenshots like this. And the second way which is there in video is a application called preview.app. You just need to go over here and create your account. Okay, so I have logged into this website, and here you just need to, so features, use cases, app storage screenshots, click over here. Okay, so here you can browse templates, or even you can select from bottom. So any template you wish to select, you can select from here. Let's say I wish to select this template, so you can click on edit. This is very simple one, and if you wish to design more creative one, you can either use Canva or maybe you can use Adobe Express. Now what you need to do, just click over here and upload the screenshot of a mobile phone which you have taken. So let's say this is the screenshot of one screen I have taken. You just go over here and adjust it accordingly. So let me click on stretch and use image, and you can see it's automatically replaced. Now I can edit the text accordingly. Similarly, click on another screen, or I will just download it, and free or PNG you can select. So I will download this dimension, and okay, it's downloaded. Now I will go back here, unzip that file. You can see here we have all of our screenshot. This one I will delete because it's an extra one. Okay. Now again I will go back to Play Store, and here I will upload all those screenshots which I have just generated. Okay. So now as we have all of the required materials, images and description, now we can use all of this content to publish it on Play Store. So let's proceed with that. For phone I will select again 1, 2, 3, 4 at. This one should be first one, and second, third and fourth. Okay, I've arranged them. This type of screenshot we need to provide as well, which is 10-inch tablet screenshot. Copy the dimensions, which is 1080 by 7680. I will add a new file here, new page over here. So this is the resolution which I'm selecting for now, and what I will do, I will upload all of the images over here. You just need to go to downloads, previewed. We'll select all these images and click on open. Okay, so now we do have all of the 4 screenshots for tablet. I will download them. Go back again over here, Play Store, add assets, click on upload, download, and that new files. Okay, so now it's working, you can see, and I will click on add. So these screenshots are also added over here, and now I will click on save. Okay, so this part is also done. Now you can again go back to dashboard after saving it, and here you can see release your insight. Okay, so that part I think it's already done, so it's not visible. Okay, no worries. So all of these steps are done. So here you do have a release your app option. So you can select countries. So first we need to select countries where we wish to release our application. So I will be going to add regions, country regions, and I will be selecting all of the countries and click on save. Okay, so it's done. And now you need to create and roll out a release. You need to go on this option. Make sure you are not testing it. Let me go back again on dashboard. Make sure you release it for everyone. To release your app, create and publish a release, you need to go to this option and select countries over here. And countries, make sure to select the specific option, so that because we are not testing it, we are creating a release, production release, like anyone can use. Now click on create new release. And now here, this is the most important and final option. Here we need to upload app bundles, like final files over here. So release name, what this is so that you can identify this release. We have suggested name based on your first app bundle or APK in this release. Okay, so you need to provide a name over here and release notes over here. Okay, it's done. Okay, release name. So I will name it as mini apps version 1.0.0. And we need to upload app bundle. Okay, so this part is done till here. Now we will go back again over here. Here we need to type one more prompt, provide a .akb file. Okay, so till the time it is generating our application's final bundle file. So if you're facing any issues in generating your application or monetizing your application, or maybe you are not aware about any of these steps and you need help, then you can reach out to us on the details mentioned below or in the comment section or description. We can help you out in generating your app, or even you can now order your app or websites from us at a very lower cost. Okay. So now you can see it has generated all of the required files, and you can see it has generated our build edit location. Okay, so inside release, you can see here is our AAB file. You just need to download that file. So I will click on zip and download. Now you just need to go back here in your Play Console account and click on upload and go to downloads and upload this file. If you're facing any issues over here, you need to make changes according. You can just copy that prompt or like whatever problem you are getting over here, and copy that specific problem over here and ask Gemini to resolve that problem. But let's wait what happens over here. Okay, so you can see you uploaded a APK. Okay, or that was signed in debug mode. You need to sign your APK release mode. Okay, so you just need to provide this option. I'm getting this error. I will provide this. Okay, and it will provide me updated file as according to that, and then we will proceed with that. So what you need to do, you just need to remember all of the details. So the password and the name you need to remember. So you can copy this and make sure to keep this safely, because so as to unlock your key store key, or whenever you wish to for the next time, you need to make sure that you are using the same password to unlock it. So for now, this is generating for us. The Firebase Studio is generating all of the details for us, but make sure to keep all of those details safely so that you can use in future whenever you are providing some other updates to your application. Okay, so you can see now our updated APK bundle file is generated, which is at this location. So again, this is the same folder, but I will refresh it and just to confirm, app outputs bundle release app release AAB. Okay, this is the same folder. I will again zip and download it. Okay, I will upload the file again. Okay, now I can use it. We'll see if this works. And let's wait for it to get completed, and once it is done, we can proceed with our like final submission part. Okay, so you can see it's done. Our a bundle is supported, and it's 1.0.0 version, and target and API level is over here. You can just click on next. Okay, and here are the release notes which we are providing, and our app can be easily downloaded within under 6 seconds. So that's like a pretty good time. You can click on save, go to overview. Okay, so there is one issue over here. Incompleted advertising ID declaration. All developers are required to. Okay, so we need to just fill a form, complete declaration. Okay, does your app use an advertising ID? Yes, our app is using an advertising ID. For what purpose? So for advertising or marketing, we will select and personalization, click on save. Like because our app is like displaying ads, so we are using advertising ID. Okay, and now you can click on send potty changes for review and send changes for review. So this will perform quick checks, and after that your app will be published. Okay, so finally we have published our application or game on Google Play Store. Now we will wait for it to get verified or approved, and once our application or game is published on Play Store, we will copy the link and update the same in our Google Admob so that we can make the ad units active.
The next morning.
Okay, so currently I'm here on Play Store, and if I go to notification, you can see we get a notification from the side of Play Store that our app is rejected. And there is some issues with our app. So let's click on view details. Okay, so there are two issues with the family policy requirement, and it's because of we are placing ads, and there is some issues with that. So let me click on that. Okay, so here you can see it says unclosable ads. So it is something like our ads or like the ads placement which we have done are not supporting the family policies. So that's why we need to change the family's ad format or maybe some other thing. And similarly, the other issue is also relating to the ad content type in our app, and which is consistent for app rating. Okay, so we need to do some changes so as to make this as according to family policy and in our like ad placement. Okay, so for that, what we will be going to do here, you can like see I'm in my Admob and I've selected my application, and here you need to go to blocking controls, and here you can see sensitive categories option. And here if you see, we have allowed this type of apps, ads in our app, and this type of ads, and there are like few other types which are not might be supported for like family policies. Only two of these categories are not allowed. Okay, so we need to make some changes so as to adhere these policies. So you can make changes over here. So I will be making all those changes, and also as mentioned, we need to we can even attempt the questionnaire again. So here if I go to publishing overview, and now you need to go to target audience and edit this one. And now you can see we have selected 9 to 12 years old over here. But now I will be changing this so that it doesn't go or like it will not be that much strict after that. So I'm making it. But if you are selecting 9 to 12 and even 6 to 8, then you need to make changes over here in Admob. So we will be going to do that as well. And there is one more option of add content rating. Go over here. Just to resolve this issue if you are facing this. And here you can see match account level setting. We have not selected for parent guidance. So I will go over here and click here. Okay. Let me go again back here, and we have unselected 9 to 12, and now I'm proceeding with the updated one. Okay. 13 to 15, 16, 17, and 18 and over. And you can even make it to 16 to 17. I will again click on go to overview. And now again, I will save it here, parental guidance. So we have resolved both of the issues. And here even you can find 4 categories for which you don't wish to show ads. And here even I will close these type of ads in my application. Okay, so I have blocked them as well. Here you can click on send 14 changes for review, send changes for review. Okay, so again our app will be sent for review once this quick checks are performed, and then we will get a link of our live application. So let me click on dashboard. So here you can see if I click on view on Google Play, the link is generated, but our app is not available or visible yet. Once the app is available, you can go to settings of Admob. So here I will go to app settings, and here I will add the Playstore details, and after that within like next 1 to 2 days, if I click on verify app, it will be verified and it will start placing real ads in our application.
Several long days later.
Okay, so we are on Play Store again, and here you can see our app is published. You should have received notification over here, and it says your app is published, app update, it's published. Okay, so you can just click over here on go to publishing overview, or you can just directly click on your app, and even here it says production. Previously it was saying it is under review, but now it says it is under production. But for now you can just directly click on view on play, and boom, it will redirect to your Play Store listing. Okay, and you can see this is the URL. So what you need to do, you just need to copy this URL, and yes, as your game is live on Play Store, you can share this URL with anyone. They can install your app. And now most important thing for completing the monetization part, you need to visit your Google Admob again. Make sure to select your that same app. So this is mini games I've selected over here, and here you can see it displays requires review because we haven't connected our Play Store listing on this application yet. Okay, so you need to go to the app setting for that specific application, and here you need to click on add. Okay, so we are adding Play Store details. Here you need to type the URL. So the URL which we have copied from the Google Play Store, we need to copy that and paste it over here. We will click on search. It will add this application over here in our Google Admob, and here you can see it fetch that specific application from Google Play, and now you can click on add. And if you publish it on any other app stores like Xiaomi App Store, Samsung Galaxy Store, you can select it. But for now we are continuing with this. Okay, so this is the package name, which is the unique name which we have defined previously while developing our app. Now you just need to click on save. And boom, it's done. This will complete the verification part for our application, and then we can start earning using our mobile application. Okay, now there is one more thing. Okay, so you need to make sure that you have created an appx.txt file, and so you need to copy this code, and what you need to do, publish your app.txt file on the root of a developer website. Okay, so for example, whatever website you are using. Okay, so while creating your Google Play console account, you should have connected some domain like xyzdomain.com. Then you need to create one more file over there, appx.txt, and in that specific file you need to copy this URL. Okay, so you can see this is the details for my Google Admob account, which I've already provided over there. Okay, so after copying this and adding these details to your URL, specific URL, which is connected with your Play console account, you just need to click on check for updates. And once it will verify that these same details are over there on the website which you have connected, it will complete the verification for your app, and then you can start displaying the ads. So for now, I'm skipping this part. So I will not be going to do that. But if you need any help on this part, because this is the very last part and it's like very easy to do, if you need any help and support, you can let me know and by mentioning this in the comments section. Okay. So once you have done the verification, it will show like your app is verified. You can close this part, and inside app setting, this will show something like this. So let me select my another app. Okay, so it will show something like this, like it's verified and will show ready. And once it shows ready, your app will start showing ads and you will start earning from your mobile application. So finally, we have completed each and everything required for this video. I have attached the link for each and every material required for this video in the description and in the pinned comment section. If you still have any doubts or questions, you can let me know in the comment section below. We will see you soon in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.